For a time, one man became the face of President Trump's deportations. Kilmar Abrego Garcia, deported to a notorious prison in El Salvador by administrative error. Lawyers here in Colorado tell our Angeline McCall they worry a guy locked up in Aurora could be headed for that same error.
In the Aurora detention facility, a man, Dennis Arostegui Maldonado, has been worried he would be sent back to the place he was tortured as a dual citizen of both El Salvador and Costa Rica.
So this habeas case that we filed was challenging his prolonged detention.
Laura Lunn with the Rocky Mountain Immigrant Advocacy Network has been representing him for 3 years. Now she's worried he may be deported unlawfully despite an order restricting his deportation to either El Salvador or Costa Rica.
I was having heart palpitations when I received notice that my client was getting moved very, very suddenly.
Her concern? That this case could end similarly to Kilmar Abrego Garcia's, a husband and father from Maryland who was deported to El Salvador despite a judge's order barring that.
The federal government's track record with deporting folks to third countries without any prior notice and unlawfully deporting folks to countries where they've already earned protections. We wanted to make sure that the same thing would not happen here with our client, Dennis.
A judge on Friday ruled Maldonado can't be transferred out of Colorado for now and found there was a real risk that the government would unlawfully deport him back to either El Salvador or Costa Rica, where he was severely beaten and raped by 3 Costa Rican police officers.
And that's something that weighed on the court's decision in the habeas case. Just saying, somebody needs to be able to be protected from that type of harm.
He'll get a hearing now for a judge to determine if he should be released while his court case is pending, a process that could take months or years.
This particular case has been litigated multiple times on different points over the last several years. Altogether, Maldonado has spent around 20 months in ICE custody. Kyle?
20 months, is that unusual?
Fairly, yeah. That was a pretty long, extended stay, say a year or two ago. Lawyers are reporting that they're seeing those stays just increase. And so actually, Laura does have a client that's been in ICE custody for closer to 2 years that they're also working with right now. And so they're seeing, just a few months or weeks turn into really months that really could turn into years.
Angeline McCall, thank you.